Welcome back. I'm Samara from coachingconsciouscreators.com, and this is where you can come and find immediately actionable tips to create a life that you truly desire. So today I want to talk about something that totally changed my life. And the journey for me started many years ago when I decided to go and get aptitude testing to kind of figure out what it was that I was truly meant to do. Because ever since, I was little, I got all these messages that all of us have a purpose in life, something specific that we're meant to be doing. And I got these messages all through school, and we did all these exercises to try to figure out what that thing was. And I remember as a young child first thinking, okay, I want to be a musician, I want to open a music school, and then saying, no, I think I want to be a doctor, and then trying to go and test that out, and then saying, no, I think I want to be a mathematician, and testing that out. And finally, when I got to college, I had already started college, I changed my major to engineering, graduated, did that, hated it, and just kept searching. And I remember feeling so lost because I didn't feel like I had any particular thing that I was supposed to be doing. I actually felt like I was good at many things. And when I finally did get that aptitude testing done, my suspicions were confirmed. The person who gave me my results literally sat across from me and said, "You will never be satisfied doing just one thing." And at that time, I felt devastated. I was like, how in the world am I supposed to become the best at my purpose if I can't do just one thing, if that's not suited for my aptitudes or my gifting? And just recently, I came across some information in Jack Canfield's The Success Principles book, and it really finally made me feel 100% at ease with my all over the place-ness, with the reality that I was interested in so many things. And I redefined what life purpose meant for myself. For me, my life's purpose is to fully discover who I am, the God within me, and explore this reality to the deepest depths that I possibly can in the time that I'm given. And what that could look like is me taking on several different interests, several different careers. And the way that I've managed this throughout my life is to make sure that first I used to just switch jobs all the time. But now when I join a company, I make sure that I'll have plenty of opportunities to switch projects, to switch groups that I work with, to switch energies, so that I'm constantly refreshing that need for novelty and discovery. So what do you do instead of searching for a life purpose? You search yourself and discover who you are at your deepest depths, and make every move that you take cater to that. What does that mean exactly? So my journey of self-discovery, like I said, started with that aptitude testing. And then I got into MBTI testing. And then I got into reading natal charts, and so on and so on. And if you go and join my Patreon, I'm going to go on there and tell you exactly where I went to discover all these things about myself, to get all this testing, and to really come up with my own personal blueprint for what type of life I want to live. So that journey to self-discovery led me to understand my tendencies, to understand my unique gifts, to understand the unique ways that are optimal for me to respond to inputs and respond to people. And now, instead of saying that I have this one particular life purpose, instead I live according to my makeup. And I make all my decisions through that lens. And so my belief is that instead of looking for some particular thing that you're supposed to be doing and mastering your whole life, which for some people is the route to take, but instead of doing that, first understand what you're made of, who you are, and then make all your decisions using that as a compass. So that may not look like just doing one thing your whole life. That may not look like only mastering one area. That may look like, for me, I keep discovering, no matter what tool I use for self-discovery, that I can't do one thing at a time. It's actually detrimental. It actually drains my energy to even focus on one thing at a time in the moment. So for me, now I have my career that I love. I have projects that I work on the side. I volunteer for helping people put things together, and I have a bunch of side businesses, and I have to work on all those different things every single day. And then of course I have my role as a mom. And so for me, my unique challenges are making sure that I have the energy and the focus for all of those things. But that is my optimal way of living, and it's going to be very unique to every single person. So instead of feeling all this pressure, especially if you're watching this and you're a young person, instead of feeling all this pressure to discover this one thing that you're supposed to be good at, this one thing that you're supposed to be doing, instead learn yourself, learn how your energy works, learn how you are made up, learn what's optimal for you, and then make all of your decisions, design your days to fit that so that you are truly living your unique best reality and whatever that looks like for you. So I'm going to follow this up on my Patreon, which you can find the link for below, with all the tools that I've used to discover who I am. And you can explore those tools and see what resonates with you, and just discover, that maybe the route that you should be taking is not the route that you've been taught all these years that you should take. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.